Hey parents of teen drivers, today we're going to be talking about headlights, okay? So this isn't like bright versus dim, this is maintenance of headlights and why that can be potentially dangerous for your teenage driver. Typically parents put the teenager in, not the newest or not the nicest car because they want them to kind of learn the ropes of how to drive. Well, the AAA put out a study recently where they did some testing on vehicle headlights. And essentially there's two elements to the headlight, right? There's the bulb itself, which could potentially go out over time or become dim over time. And then there is the actual plastic lens casing in the front of the car that kind of goes over. It's made originally clear, but over time it can get much more cloudy. And so much of the study talks about the cloudiness of not only the potential for the headlight to get dimmer over time, even though with new halogen lights and new LED lights, that's getting less and less, but the plastic covering getting cloudy is something that can restrict visibility, especially, visibility at night or in inclement weather conditions. And so you want to be making sure that you're checking out your teen's headlights at least annually. And so what you can do, you can bring it to an automotive shop or just go out and check it yourself, or maybe drive it at night and see if the headlights are giving enough range to see the cars in front of them. Basically, you need like 300 to 400 feet of visibility. And so when a car is traveling 60 miles an hour to be able to stop in time. And so they say that every 3 to 5 years, so even a 3 or 5 year old vehicle could have dimmed headlights as much as 20%. And then cars older than that, in the study, they showed that some vehicles were having up to 80% reduction in visibility. And that comes from the age of the bulb and the conditions of the plastic around the bulb. So they sell kits online for like $25 that can aid in this, and sometimes some of those can be done at home in less than an hour or whatever. You can tell your teen, hey, you got a chore, you got to go make sure that you apply this material or this coat to the headlight, and then from there you can tell them, and double check it and make sure. But you should be getting it checked annually and making sure that your teen's car, if they are driving it at night, they're able to see, or if they're driving in the rain, they're able to see, because this is very important for the safety of your teen, and it's really going to make a determining factor, of whether or not because you want it to be the safest environment possible. So you want to make sure that everything on the vehicle is working like it should. And so one of the things that you can do is ensure that the headlights are working properly and that they are giving more than enough visibility to your child. And you also want to make sure that, the brights aren't over brightening and potentially blinding other drivers as they're driving down the road. So I believe that, that's everything that I have today on my notes. So this is another edition of Parents of Teen Drivers Facebook group. And again, my name is Seth Smiley from the Smiley Law Firm.